Hidden clues completely change Squid Game Season 3. Secret messages and unexpected cameos reveal ruthless power and deep corruption behind the games. These 20 details expose layers of control and betrayal that redefine the story. How many of these secrets slipped past your eyes without you even noticing? Fact 20. Director's hidden cameo. Starting with a clever director's cameo. In the children's fair scene, if you look closely in the background, you'll spot a cartoonist drawing quietly. That's actually Hwang Dong-hyuk, the show's creator, slipping himself into the story. It's a subtle way of breaking the fourth wall without pulling you out of the intense atmosphere. This little nod reminds us of the whole twisted game as a crafted story, while also giving fans a fun Easter egg to catch. Fact 19. The Blacklist of Players file. Moving on, one of the more mysterious props is the Blacklist of Players file. It flashes briefly on screen, but the show never explains who's on this list or why they're banned. This adds a layer of dark bureaucracy behind the games, suggesting there's a system policing who can or cannot participate. It hints at a much larger and organised operation, one that's ruthless enough to blacklist players, possibly for breaking rules or posing threats. Fact 18. Thanos pill reference. Another standout moment is a pop culture reference that might have flown under the radar. When Namyu shouts, "Let's eliminate half of humanity," it's a direct nod to Thanos from the Marvel Universe, famous for wiping out half of all life with a snap. This line cleverly ties into the symmetrical elimination pattern in the Maze game, where half the players are removed. Fact 17. Captain Park's uniform reveals his rank. Captain Park's uniform is more than just a costume, it reveals his rank within the game's hierarchy. His square mask isn't random, it signifies he holds the second highest rank among the guards. This explains why he's trusted with sensitive missions and has more authority than others. Captain Park's position shows how the game's structure is rigid and highly controlled, with clear chains of command. Fact 16. The Shaman's accurate prophecies. The shaman character adds a mystical layer to Season 3. Though many see her as a fraud, her prophecies about deaths and tragic outcomes come true, suggesting she may have deeper insight or knowledge about the game's fate. This blurs the line between superstition and reality, adding tension and mystery. Her accurate predictions make her a compelling figure, reminding us that in Squid Game, even the smallest details can have huge consequences. Fact 15. Elderly woman's tragic suicide mirrors, Season 1. In a heartbreaking callback to Season 1, the elderly woman's suicide mirrors a tragic event from the first season. After losing her son, she hangs herself, echoing a husband's suicide in Season 1 after he eliminated his wife. This parallel highlights the devastating emotional toll the games take on families and individuals. Fact 14. VIPs join the killing personally. For the first time, the VIPs themselves take a more active role in the killings. Instead of just watching, they don masks and personally execute players. This shift is inspired by Ilnam's experience in Season 1, where he played the game himself. The VIP's direct involvement shows how the elite indulge in cruelty beyond mere spectatorship, making their detachment even more chilling. Fact 13. Latin phrase "herb" on the walls. A chilling Latin phrase "herb" appears painted on the walls, translating to "Today it's me, tomorrow it's you." This haunting message serves as a grim reminder of the game's brutal cycle of death and survival. It's a warning to players and viewers alike that no one is safe and that fate can turn on anyone at any moment. The use of Latin adds a timeless, almost ritualistic feel to the message, deepening the atmosphere of dread. Fact 12. Irony of safety first sign. The safety first construction sign appears just before the final game, creating a darkly ironic contrast. While the sign suggests caution and protection, the reality is extreme violence and danger. This ironic detail highlights the show's brutal contradictions and adds a layer of dark humour. It's a small but effective way the series plays with expectations, reminding us that safety is an illusion in this deadly world. Fact 11. Production mistake or secret camera. Next, there's a puzzling continuity detail involving cameras. Earlier in the season, the cameras are destroyed, yet later, scenes show Gu-hun being filmed. This raises questions. Is it a production mistake, or is there hidden surveillance we're not aware of? This ambiguity adds to the sense that the games are constantly monitored, even when players think they're alone. Fact 10. Captain Park's hidden past. One of the most revealing moments comes from a photo showing Captain Park's long-standing friendship with the frontman. Their relationship complicates the power dynamics, suggesting loyalty isn't just about obedience but personal history. It makes you wonder how much of the game's brutality is fueled by hidden alliances and betrayals behind the scenes. Fact 9. Clock shows 4:56 at crucial moment. During a tense, violent scene, if you pay close attention, the clock behind Gu-hun reads 4:56. This isn't a random time, it's a subtle nod to player 456, Gu-hun's number. The clock symbolizes his pivotal role and the moment when he truly takes charge. It's a clever visual cue that ties the character's identity to the narrative's timing, reinforcing that Gu-hun's fate is central to the story. Fact 8. Warning on wall for MG coin. Behind MG coin, the phrase "be careful with people, fool" is scrawled on the wall. This warning is tragically ignored, leading to fatal mistakes that cost lives, including MG Coin's own. It highlights one of the season's core themes: greed blinds judgment and destroys trust. This simple wall message serves as a foreshadowing device and a moral lesson. Fact 7. Declining food strategy. The show uses food as a psychological weapon. Early on, players receive full, satisfying meals, but as the games progress, they're given only potatoes. This shift mirrors Season 1's tactics, where hunger was used to incite desperation and conflict among players. The declining food quality is more than just a detail, it's a strategic move by the organisers to weaken morale and provoke chaos. Fact 6. Frontman breaks the fourth wall. One of the most surprising moments is when the frontman breaks the fourth wall. After a VIP praises player 456's return, the frontman stares directly at the camera. This subtle glance acknowledges the audience, blurring the line between fiction and reality. It's a bold storytelling choice that pulls viewers deeper into the narrative, making us feel like part of the game's dark world. This moment adds a layer of self-awareness and invites us to question our role as spectators. Fact 5. American recruiter plays Dakji. In the final scene, we see an American struggling to play Dakji, the traditional Korean game featured throughout the series. This moment symbolizes cultural clashes and the global reach of the Squid Game franchise. It's a clever way to show how the game's brutal themes transcend borders. The recruiter's difficulty with Dakji hints at the challenges of adapting Korean culture for an international audience while still keeping the core story intact. Fact 4. Frontman tries to recruit Gu-hun. The frontman offers Gu-hun a knife, testing whether he can be corrupted. This mirrors Il-nam's past method of recruiting the current frontman, highlighting a cycle of moral testing and corruption. It's a powerful moment that reveals the frontman's struggle to maintain control and the constant pressure to break new players. This recruitment tactic shows how the game's cruelty isn't just physical, it's psychological, forcing players to confront their values and decide who they want to become. Fact 3. Recycled uniform for fake death. After the rebellion, player 001's body appears, but it's the frontman faking his death using another person's uniform. This clever deception allows him to escape suspicion and maintain his position of power. It's a brilliant plot twist that shows how appearances can be manipulated in the game's deadly theatre. This fake death raises questions about identity and survival. Fact 2. Player 120's last hope. Before her death, player 120 neatly makes her bed, a small but deeply poignant act. This simple gesture shows her tragic optimism and belief in surviving the next game. It's a reminder that even in the darkest moments, players cling to hope and dignity. This detail humanizes player 120, making her death feel even more heartbreaking. Fact 1. Frontman's hand trembles. During the baby jump rope scene, the frontman's binoculars shake slightly, revealing his emotional vulnerability toward Gu-hun. This subtle, trembling hand contrasts sharply with his usual stoic and authoritative demeanor. It hints at inner conflict and perhaps guilt, suggesting that beneath the mask of control lies a broken man struggling with his demons. This moment adds complexity to the frontman's character, reminding us that even the most powerful figures are not immune to fear and doubt. Squid Game Season 3 is packed with subtle clues and deep symbolism that reveal much more than meets the eye. Which detail surprised you the most? Comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into your favourite shows. Thanks for watching.